Let me think about it. I don't know. Okay, hold on.
I think I've been doing COFO for 6 years. Is that right?
This is my third year.
I have been serving at Camp 151 for 6 years.
I've participated in 4 summer COFOs.
Okay, wait. Okay, okay.
Let me just count first.
You've done it 4 or 5 years.
Yes. 4 years. This is my 4th year.
1, 2, 3.
So I did it like I did it last summer and this summer. So is that 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 years? Okay. All right. I was making sure. Math. Okay.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 7.
So this will be my 6th year. So I have served for 5 years. Okay.
I'm Steven's freshman and I've done COFO for 2 years.
Okay, good start.
After going to South Carolina for maybe 2 or 3 years, whenever we'd come back and tell our stories to the people at church, at First Methodist, where we attended church, especially the adults, they'd say, why don't you do that in Douglas? There's needy people in Douglas. And one year we just said, well, why don't we do it in Douglas?
It's one of those camps that you want to come back, and you feel like you're missing something if you miss a year.
It's just really hard to understand how awesome it really is until you actually do it.
I would describe Camp 151 as love covered in roofing tar, sweat, dirt, and pipe dope.
Groups of teenagers who have no construction experience whatsoever get together and serve homeowners by working on their homes and spending time with them.
It's just kind of like the best representation of, I guess, like what serving should be.
I would describe COFO as a 1-week camp where you get to start your year of service.
It's where we go and repair houses for the needy in our community.
You get to help people that are in need.
I would describe COFO as a fellowship of Christians, young and old, who just love to do anything to serve the Lord and to be with each other. It's a way to help others and give back to a community that you otherwise would have no connection with, for me, and just be a part of something that's greater than yourself.
It's great to be able to serve other people and know that you've changed their life.
It's like the perfect mix of actually getting things done, but enjoying yourself and enjoying the brothers and sisters of Christ with you.
It's just the most incredible experience I've ever done in my life.
The whole concept of it is 1 week that'll show you how to pattern your life for the other 51 weeks.
Probably one of the best things that you could ever do. That's how I would describe it.
It would probably be easier for me to list the reasons why I don't. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. What was I trying to say? That was supposed to be profound. I do COFO for so many reasons. Of course, there's the aspect of these are some of my best friends in the world. And I have a completely different connection with the people that go to COFO than I do with most people that I know. Just because it's such a truly soul-bearing camp and week where you just have to be completely vulnerable in every single way.
As Christians, we're called to be the proof of God's love. And there's really no better way to do that than serving others.
I do it because I love working with youth, and I love having an impact, or trying to have an impact in where they go. I love planting God's seeds, and over the years watching God water those seeds and allowing those people to start to blossom for Him.
I come to COFO because it's where you can come and meet new friends and spend time with friends that you've already made from past years, and it's a time to spend with God and grow closer to God.
I think my life would be empty without it. It's like my burst of Jesus that I need to get me through the year, halfway through. I do it because I can't imagine a summer without it.
It brings me closer with my relationship to God, and I like changing people's lives. Because it's a place where I can meet people that aren't usually here, and it brings me closer to God.
And it's just a lot of fun, and you build relationships with people that'll last forever.
I think the reason that I do it personally is because I want to do for other people. I don't know what I would be like if I couldn't do something for someone else.
I do it because I like to help people and get to know the homeowners.
Keeps you hungry for more things of God.
I've never experienced any other type of serving as impactful as Camp 151 is.
People say that it's better to give than receive and everything, but you do receive, like, the joy that comes from helping people is better than anything else.
I think that the chief reason I come back is because I love, love, love to see the joy on a homeowner's face when they come back into their house after it's done. And it's been a grueling week, and it's been just emotionally exhausting, physically exhausting. But when they come back inside and you see the joy, and it's not just happiness, it's the joy of the Lord on their face, because they see, you know, these people that have been working for them who don't even know who they are and never even knew them or their story before this week. And it's just, I would say selfless, but I think I'm a little selfish in that joy, and just wanting so desperately to see that on their face when they come back in. That's just makes it all worthwhile.
My favorite thing about Camp 151 is watching year after year the growth of the individual campers, not only in their confidence and in their maturity, but in their relationships with Christ. And year after year, watching them go from being people that maybe didn't even have a real good understanding of who Christ was, to a point where they start to build relationships and then teach other campers and become leaders in evangelizing and spreading His word.
My favorite thing about COFO, and I actually thought it would be my least favorite thing when I first started, but it's the younger generations coming up, because now I'm kind of one of the older ones, and I started as the absolute youngest to be working. And so now that I'm almost 20, it's so great to see, you know, all of these freshmen in high school coming in and all the younger ones, because I know that one day they will be site leaders, and that's just the coolest thing in the entire world for me.
My favorite thing about COFO is like seeing the look on the owner's face when they see us do something good or bad, or, you know, just that really rewarding part of it when you see someone grateful that their house is more livable.
I love seeing so many teens pumped up for Christ and doing His work through their hands.
Just the fact that we're all like a big family, and like even though we don't see like most of the people that come for like over a year, it's like as soon as we get back together, it's like nothing, even like we never left.
My favorite part about COFO, out of all the many things that are so fantastic about this camp, would have to be the people. The people as in the campers, the site leaders, those that are preparing the meals for us throughout the week, and then the homeowners and the people that, the family of the homeowners that were working on their homes. The people just make this camp so special.
Seeing the families' reactions to everything we do.
That we get to serve, like we get to help, like work on other people's homes that need it.
The ceremony where we take our shirts and we wrap them around each other, because that's your first bonding moment with your team, and what a better bonding moment than to place that shirt around their neck and just welcome them in, and that's like right at that moment when your team becomes a family.
I love all the people who come to COFO because there's so many new people that you would have never met if we just stayed in town and did nothing, and they're all so amazing, and they help you grow in your faith with God, and they're all so crazy, but it's great, and it's just so much fun to be with them.
I like the people. I love everything.
And you can be as weird and as goofy and crazy as you want because everyone else is.
I just like being around everyone, just being in the Christian community.
My favorite thing about COFO is how it's literally like a family.
It's allowed me to to be more intimate with God and allow Him to use me in situations that I never thought that He would use me before. And it's just, it's one of the things that has been very humbling through this whole experience.
It's brought me closer to God.
Before I did COFO, I never really did a whole lot of serving, really. So it's just kind of led me in that direction and just kind of got me started.
Camp 151 really instilled this deep passion for serving within me.
I've learned what it means to hunger for the Lord, yes, from the people that I go to camp with, but more so from the homeowners that I've served. I've seen what it means to worship in the desert, and I've seen what it means to seek after the Lord when there is nothing to hold on to but Him. And that has served me, that knowledge and that truth has served me so much into my adult life.
COFO, for me, really, I mean, I don't know, it kind of opened my eyes to like what's around us. There's like so much of this, like the people, you know, their living conditions and the kind of people around you wouldn't know were there. But it's just kind of surprising that, you know, so many people like, you know, down the street or, you know, whatever it might be, you know, are living in, you know, so much worse conditions than you and have such a different life than you do. And that, like, you know, just having a week like this, you could help them so exponentially.
COFO has impacted me in a very positive way. Like, it really does show you how to pattern your life, and it shows you to be thankful for things that you have, and it shows you how to help others and just to be selfless for a weekend. It's not just a week, it's like it shows you how to handle everything, like how to respond to different situations and just how to be a better person in general.
I think for me, it's been very rewarding to watch Camp 151 in Salkehatchie before Camp 151 mold my children into who they are today, into the relationships that they have with Christ, and into the people that they've become.
It has made, like, really put things in perspective for me as a person, because, like, before COFO, like, I was just like, oh, like, I need all of this, and I need all of this. But then you see the other people who are just, like, a lot happier than you are, and they have less than you are. So it really, like, humbles you.
COFO has affected me and impacted me and changed me in almost every aspect of my life. Actually, not almost, absolutely every aspect of my life.
It has completely changed my life.